Hey, what's up YouTube? Scott's Scotty Tradition back with another video. Gonna do a video today just to remember a great Packer and a great human being, Bart Starr, who passed away, um, I believe it was one day ago on Sunday morning. And he was 85 years old. He had had a stroke about 5 years ago and was kind of teetering a little bit. He did actually plan on coming back to Lambeau Field this year for a game, and then, with his condition though, it's just one of those things where you could just go to bed and wake up or not wake up, and that's it. So Bart Starr passed away. He was an amazing guy, had a really crazy story. I mean, 1956 was the 17th round draft pick. Yeah, that's right, 17 rounds. Only 7 rounds today, so that's 17 rounds is crazy. To be picked that low in the draft. So, anyways, he kind of earned Lombardi's trust and led the Packers to 5 NFL championships, including the first 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. That's just when they started to call it Super Bowls, 1966. Before then, I mean, you may as well call it a champion. Still a championship, so it's like the equivalent of a Super Bowl. So he won 5 of those, and a record that I am always amazed at: 9-1 in the postseason. Lost 1 game in the postseason, and then never lost again. And on that 5 championships in 7 years run. So, and as great of a player as he was, you're not going to see the earth-popping stats from Bart Starr just because. That's just not who he was. And that's not how the game was played back then. Like the eye-popping numbers and passing numbers of today, although he was a very accurate quarterback. But Bart Starr was a leader among men, and he definitely will be missed. Now there's been a few Packers that have passed away recently. Bart Starr, just the most recent. Forrest Gregg just passed away. I just did a tribute video on him a couple weeks ago. Jim Taylor before that. All within 7 months. They're all Hall of Famers. You could add Bob Skoronski and Dan Curry to that list as well in this past year or so that have also passed away. But Bart Starr was just a little different. He really was beloved by everybody in the state of Wisconsin, Alabama as well. He played his college ball at Alabama. So you can see I do have a signed jersey of him up in the back there. Something I keep, and glad I grabbed it when I did. I think when I bought it actually before he had his first stroke, so that was about 6 years ago. And when I bought it for about, I think it was about $300, and it's got the TriStar COA, and that's the COA you want with Star. He worked very close with them, and this same jersey right now, sells for well over $1,000. So it just was kind of a right timing with that piece. And I do have a stack of cards. I'll show you guys. We can talk about them and kind of what they mean in my collection. And then to wrap up the video, I'm going to talk to you guys about, whenever you see a player pass away, you gotta really watch on eBay. The market will just, and I've already seen it over the last 24 hours, will kind of get flooded with Bart Starr autographs and autograph cards, and some of his cards. People try to make money off this, and unfortunately that's just the way it goes. But over the last 24 hours I've seen a ton of stuff hit eBay from Bart Starr, and some of it's actually, it's really cool stuff. People have just been holding on to it for the right time. It's just a shame that everybody who waits till now to sell it as soon as he passes away. But there's also some fakes out there, so I just want to let you guys know of some fakes. Packer collectors and Bart Starr collectors have known about this for a while. You can just ask Burt Cat 8 Joey. He's very familiar with these fakes, but I just decided it would be a cool idea to do a video on this just to let everybody know what to stay away from. So we're going to talk about some cards, and then we'll go through the fakes, so hang on 1 second. Alright, we're back to look at some cards here. So I grabbed a couple of the Bart Starr cards that I have. We're going to go through a bunch of memorabilia patch cards first. There is a National Treasures from 06 NT. I just got this in probably a couple weeks ago. Game used jersey. These are numbered out of 25. Then here's a multi-patch with Starr, Nitschke, White, and Greg. These are numbered out of 25, I believe. Yes, this is 25. I'll set those up in the back for now. And there's another one. This is from SP, Game Used. Really a cool card. That's a really early patch there. Another quad of Starr, Nitschke, White, and Greg. Also numbered out of 25. From the same set as the other one I just showed. Here's a triple patch. Starr, Nitschke, and Greg. We got a couple of more patches here. This is from Gridiron Gear, Donruss. Numbered out of 50. There's his number 1515, dual colored patch. Beautiful card from Limited. Numbered out of 15. Just love these patch cards. Love them. Here's an NFL patch from Fabric of the Game. Really love this product. Beautiful card. These are numbered out of 25. And the last one is a patch auto card from 03 Fabric of the Game, my favorite product. And just take a look at that card. Just beautiful. Look at that signature right there. And I want you guys to cement that signature in your mind, because we're going to talk about some fakes here shortly. But that signature right there is what a legitimate signature of Bart Starr should look like. You see that big boxy B with that arrow that usually goes straight across when he brings the B across to slightly up, but usually straight across. And then the S, obviously the big giveaway there is it's, you know, pretty much always smaller on top in the loop. And sometimes it comes back to complete the S, sometimes it does not. But this general shape of the S is always something. And Bart Starr was very meticulous with his signature. He valued that. So, you know, he wasn't sloppy with his signature. So when I show you the fakes, hopefully that'll shed some light on everything for you guys. And of course have the creme de la creme here of my collection, the 57 Topps Bart Starr rookie card, the grade of an 8. The centering is near perfect on this one. Not perfect, but near perfect. You can see a couple little I guess snow or print dots around there. It's probably what kept it at an 8. See a few right there, and also you can see a little bit above his arm right there with the print dots. That's normal for the issue. There's only been 2 9s graded, or excuse me, 3 9s graded ever. No 10s. This is an 8. Now, if you're wondering what a PSA 8 of Bart Starr typically sells for, it's typically in that $7,000 to $8,000 range. A little bit depends on the eye appeal of the card and the centering as well. It actually got as high as $10,000 about 2 years ago, then kind of came back down to that $7,000 to $8,000 range. And it'd be interesting to see what that does now since he's passed away. But yeah, just super happy to have this example. Big card for my Packers collection. And so what I think I'm going to do now is just we're going to bring the camera over and we're going to talk about some of the fakes. All right, so I have eBay up here. These are completed sales here, and you see all of these 2001 Upper Deck Legends autos. Those are all fake, pretty much. Everyone you see on eBay. Let me just click on one to make it bigger so you guys can see. That is fake. Bart Starr did not sign with this little loop here, little loop-de-loop out of his. It looks like Bart Steve. There is no way this card is legit. It is definitely fake. Um, what I think's been happening, and what others think as well, is that this card is being reprinted somehow, and then what's happening is they're actually re-signing the card themselves and then just auctioning it off. Who knows who's doing it or what, but this is definitely fake. And let's go back to that big long line of them here. So as we scroll down the line here, that one's also fake, sold for $180. Fake, fake, fake. In fact, there is only one legit one that is actually sold, and that's about right. You know, Bart Starr, there is no way he signed this many on-card autos for 01, Legends, Upper Deck Legends. There's no way. These are all fake, fake, fake. Let's see if you guys can spot the real one. All fake. Hey, look at that. There's a real one. So that's one in about 20 examples. Let's go ahead and make that bigger so you guys can see. So that, that's the auto you're looking for, the big boxy B with that arrow that comes pretty much straight across. The small loop on top of the S in that shape. And Bart Starr was very meticulous, with his signature. He really cared about it, and he didn't put out some of the garbage that you're seeing here that have sold. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. And, there's like 5 to 10 per week of these that come up for sale. And you see them sell anywhere from like $70. Buy it now, steal, according to this one, which is obviously funny because it's a fake. To, anywhere from that to $200, and they're all fake. So if I click on that, we can go back. See, it looks like there's 2 for sale right now. This one's up to $127, and that's definitely a fake. That's a different card. That's actually legit. And that is also fake. They're all kind of signed in that same way. Another card that's been faked, in addition to the Upper Deck Legends cards, are the 2000s Finest Moments Bart Starr autograph. So let me bring this one up. This is a BGS copy right here. This is actually a legitimate card right here, Bart Starr. You can see the big boxy B with that line that comes straight across, and then that S that goes up and down. That's definitely in Bart Starr's hand. That's just how he does it. I mean, I've looked at probably thousands of Bart Starr autographs so far. So this one is legit here. Let's take a look at this one. This one is not certified or anything, but I can tell you that it is legit as well. It's got that same style. Boxy B comes straight across. The S looks great. But there was one that I saw somewhere that was not legit. Let's click on the sold listings. Let's see if it's in there. Here's one that apparently was certified by PSA. Let's take a look at this one. That is super fake. You can see this B right here is more of like a circular. It doesn't come to a point and then over. It's circular and then over. And then that S, it's not small on top and bigger on the bottom like it should be. And just the way that S goes is completely wrong. The way the R comes up here is completely wrong. This is a fake. This one got through PSA. You kind of see a few of these cycling around eBay. They'll get sold and then people will try to resell them. And I mean, this one only sold for $346. If it were a legit PSA 10 of this card, I mean, we're talking $600-700. But the fact that it went for $346 means that there are several people sitting out on this auction. And I know a lot of those people. A lot of them are big-time Bart Starr collectors. And they know better than to go buy this card right here. So, again, the 2000s Finest Monuments cards you got to watch out for, as well as the 2001 Upper Decks Legends cards. With the Monuments cards, we think what's happening is these cards are actually being purchased, and the initial auto, which would kind of bubble up a little bit, and you're probably not going to get as high of a grade in it. Those were wiped off, and actually were completely re-signed. Because if you look on the back, they do still have the sticker right here of like their Topps authenticated sticker or whatever you want to call it. So we think that's actually what's happening in this case, and it's a shame. It's silly, really, but it's true. There's definitely a forger out there, and there might even be more than one, just because there are little variations in the way the fakes are done. So keep an eye out. I'm sure it maybe is happening with other players as well, but for sure I can tell you, as well as some others that I know, that these are definitely fake, and just watch out for those. So hope this video is helpful for you. Again, sad to see Bart Starr go, but just want everybody to out there to be educated on what they are buying. And if you did get stuck with one of these 2001 Upper Deck Legends autos, I'm sorry, but they are not legit. They're the volume that these sell at is crazy compared to what the actual pop numbers should be for this card, and somebody obviously reprinted and forged a bunch of these. So hopefully that helps everybody out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend, and rest in peace, Bart Starr. And it is Memorial Day, so thank you to everyone who has given their life, so that we can live the way we do, so that I can sit here and make YouTube videos about topics like this instead of something else. So I appreciate you all for watching. Have a great rest of your Memorial Day. Thanks.